Respiratory Obstacle Course by Olivia Thomas, Aliana Surgeon, and Sarah Sapinski. One day, Jim decided to go hunting. While Jim was carrying the deer that he shot, he tripped over a rock and cut his hand open. He got up and brushed the dirt off of him, but got it in his cut. He then picked up his deer and walked back to his truck. He got to his truck and put the deer in the bed of it. He then wiped the sweat off his face, but didn't realize he had blood on his hands. He took a rag and wiped it off. Yersinia, one of the bad bacteria, is in the deer's blood. Leishmania, another bad bacteria, is in the dirt that Jim got into his cut. Jim gets out of his truck and walks into his house. He goes into his bathroom and pulls out a bottle of 91% alcohol to clean his wound, but he's too late. Leishmania and Yersinia, the two bad bacteria, start to multiply inside of his respiratory system. After a while, Jim starts to get the chills and he starts to get an aching stomach. He calls the doctor's office to make an appointment. The next day, Jim went to the doctor's and the doctor said to Jim that he has a bacterial infection. The bacteria that has entered his body is called Legionella and Yersinia pestis. The doctor prescribed Jim an antibiotic. Jim was supposed to take 2 pills each day. Inside of Jim's respiratory system, Auntie, the leader of the antibiotic microbes, consulted with Leishmania and Yersinia, the leader of the bad bacteria. Auntie was consulting with them about an obstacle course, and whoever wins gets rid of the other. They've agreed to play against Auntie and her microbes. Jim continues to take 2 antibiotic pills each day, and each day, Auntie is gaining more and more competitors for the obstacle course. The day has finally come. Auntie and her competitors will go up against Leishmania and Yersinia. They'll have to go through 3 obstacle courses in order to win. The first will be a race whether who can climb a rope fast enough to reach the top of the lungs. The second race will be very difficult. They'll have to walk across from one lung on a rope to the other, then slide down another rope. The third obstacle will be a rock wall. Whoever gets up and down the fastest is the winner. The race begins. Leishmania and Yersinia behind Auntie and Argon, one of her strongest competitors. They start climbing up the rope to get to the top. Leishmania and Yersinia are still behind Auntie and Argon. Auntie and Argon are halfway there, when, all of a sudden, they slip and fall a quarter of the way down. Auntie and Argon go headstrong and are now catching up to Leishmania and Yersinia. Now, Auntie and Argon are in the lead, leaving Leishmania and Yersinia grunting after they win the first obstacle. The second obstacle begins after Auntie and Argon win the first obstacle. In this obstacle, both teams have to cross a tightrope to get to one side to the other, then slide down on another rope to the last obstacle. If the competitors fall, they'll have to start over from the beginning. The race begins. Auntie is ahead of Leishmania and Yersinia, but Argon is struggling to get by on the tightrope due to his size. Argon is wobbling back and forth, trying to regain his balance, but when all of a sudden, he falls! Leishmania and Yersinia chuckle as they go through the tightrope, like nothing, because of their rod-like shape. Leishmania and Yersinia now know that they're going to win the race, because in order to win, their teammate also has to cross over before their rival. Argon is feeling weak now, and Auntie needs a new, strong microbe in order to win the final round. Leishmania and Yersinia have won that round. Now they're feeling confident and strong. They believe that they will win the last round. Jim takes his second dose of antibiotics for the day, and now Auntie has stronger antibiotic microbes. She chooses the strongest and the quickest for the rock wall. She chooses Adam. Adam is feeling confident, and so is Auntie, but the problem now is that Leishmania and Yersinia got stronger and faster too, and are becoming more resistant. They start the race quickly. Adam and Leishmania are head-to-head, while Yersinia is just a hair behind Auntie. Auntie starts moving quicker and quicker up the rock wall, leaving Yersinia in the dust. Adam is also moving quicker and quicker, leaving Leishmania behind. Auntie's moving so fast up the rock wall, she passes Leishmania and reaches to the top, where Adam is. They start climbing down the rock wall as fast as they can, giving Leishmania and Yersinia smiles on the way down. They won! The antibiotics won! Leishmania, Yersinia, and all the bad bacteria leave Jim's system. The antibiotics celebrate. They watch over his body for the remaining couple of days to check and see if everything with Jim's respiratory system is okay. Jim is feeling better, and he goes to see his doctor for a checkup. The doctor says that Jim's bacterial infection has cleared up. Jim feels better and plans to go hunting again.